What's up guys, Learning with Rich here. In this exercise, we're going to create an HVAC sheet metal legend using model-based legend components, annotation symbols, and line works and notes. Okay, so the first thing that we will be doing is we're going to create a legend. Okay, so let's go to the View tab, and then you can find here legend. So another way to create a legend is from the project browser. You can right click the legends there and then just select new legend. Okay, and then for the name here, I'm gonna call this diffuser legend, and then I'll be using the default scale, and then I'll just select here OK. Okay, so now the next thing that we'll be doing is we're going to create a legend title. So we are just going to do this manually. So that's how legend in Revit works. So I'm going to select the text, and then after that from the properties, I'm gonna look for 1/4 of an inch Arial. So let's select this one, and then I'm going to pick here to place the location of the text, and then I'll type diffuser legend, and then just click outside once you're done, and then select modify. Okay. So next, we're going to add model element detail components. Okay, so to do that, you need to go to the annotate tab, and then after that, you can see here component, and then you will see here legend component. Okay, so let's click this one, and then here on our options bar, you can see there's the list of the family that is loaded in your project, the type of view, and then the host length if that family needs to be adjusted based on length. Okay, so now for the family here, I'm gonna select air terminal, supply diffuser 24 by 24 8 neck. Okay, so rectangular face round neck, so I'll just use this one. Okay, so let's click that, and then there you go. So I'm gonna place here that legend component, and then I'll just select here modify. Okay, so here from the legend component, any family that is loaded in your project, it will be here on the family list. Okay, all right, so now let us add some more family here. So I'm going to add a return diffuser. So let's look for return diffuser 24 by 24 12 by 12 connection. So let's click that. Then I'm going to place one here, and then I'm gonna add another family exhaust grill. I'll use this one. Okay, and then let's just zoom out and then pick. Okay, and then another supply diffuser side wall, that one, and then I'm going to place one here. Okay. Okay, so now the next thing is we're going to add description to our detail component. So we are going to add text. So I'm going to select the text here. Okay, and then for the text height or the text type, I'm gonna use 1/8 of an inch Arial, and then I'm gonna zoom in here and then type the description. So this will gonna be my supply diffuser. Okay, and then just click outside, select modify, and then instead of creating another text, okay, so I can just simply copy this one if you want, and then you can edit. Like for example, I'm gonna select supply diffuser, so I copy that. I'm gonna pick somewhere here, and then I'm going to pick somewhere here. There you go, and then modify. And then you can double click this if you want to edit. So that will gonna be my return diffuser. Okay, of course you can always select the text tool here, and then you can type. So that will gonna be my exhaust grill. Click outside, and then make sure it's aligned to tidy up your annotation. Supply of diffuser, and then modify. There you go. So you can also select the text and use the arrow on your keyboard to move it up and down and left and right. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to create a legend symbol. Okay, so we're going to create a legend symbol. So from the modify, I'm going to open the legend view here. The legend HVAC SM duct condition. So let's double click this. That one. And then you see this one here. I'm going to copy this. Okay, so I'm going to use crossing selection like that. So making sure. Okay, so don't select the text above. So if ever the text above selected, you don't want to do that. But if it is selected, you can hold the shift and then you can click that text to remove from the selection. Okay, you see every time you hold the shift, there is a minus symbol that appears on your pointer. Okay, if you release the shift, it will be removed. Okay, so now that we have selected, so I'm going to copy this. So let's copy, and then probably I'll select the base point here and then place another point here. There you go, and then select modify. Okay, so I'm going to edit this one. So let me just turn on or turn off the thin lines so I can see the line weight of my legend. Okay, so now I'm going to edit this. So I'm going to select that, delete this one, delete. Okay, all right, and then I'm going to select the break line here. I'm going to mirror that to the other side. So I'm going to select this, and then there's the mirror peak axis. Let's click that one, and then let's click this as our mirror line. There you go, and then let's select here modify. So it's now mirrored to the other side. Okay, so next, you see this line here. I'm going to change this line type of the line type of these two lines here. So I'm going to click one of this line, and then I'm going to hold control and then click this line to add to the selection. So again, you will notice if you hold control, you can see a plus icon on your pointer. So that means while holding control, you can click more elements to add to the selection. Okay, so after you select the two lines, go to the line style, and then let's change that to thin lines. There you go. So thin lines, click that. There you go. And then just click outside. Okay, so next we are going to add symbol. Okay, so let us add symbol to our family. So let's go to the annotate. And then after that, you can see here symbol. So let's click the symbol tool. Let's click that. All right, and then let's go to the properties, and then let's see, and let's select the proper symbol that we want. So I want the, you can type here to search for it. So you can type spot, elevation, target field. So I'm gonna select that one, and then probably I'll just place it here. There you go, and then I'll select here modify. Okay, so now I'm going to add another text. So I'm going to select the text tool. Okay, and then let us put a text here. So I'll just type E, click outside, escape. Let's click this, and then you can use the arrow on your keyboard to move it like that. Okay, so now I'm gonna select this text, and then probably I'll just copy that one and place it here, and then modify. So again, I can select that text, and then I can use the arrow on my keyboard to move it. Okay, so after you copy that, so I'll just change this to N. Okay, and then escape. All right, so E, by the way, stands for existing, and then N is for new duct. Existing duct, and then new duct. Okay, and then after that, let's modify this one since we just copy it here. So I'm going to double click this. I'll select all of this text like that, and then I'll just type connect new duct to existing duct, and then just click outside. There you go. So we just created our legend. So we're not going to do it like step by step because it will take a lot of time. So hopefully you get the idea. All right. So now the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to place legend views on our sheet. Okay. So from our project browser, I'm going to open here my M100 mechanical legend. So as you can see in this legend, in this sheet, there are already legends inserted in this sheet. So let me double click that sheet, M100. Let's double click that. Okay, so this is that sheet. Okay, and then after that, we're going to now insert the legend that we have created a while ago, which is the diffuser legend, this one. And then you will also notice here, just beside your legend name or view name, so you can see that it's already colored blue. So that means these legends are already inserted in a sheet. Okay, if it is white there, so that means you haven't inserted that particular legend in a sheet. So if I drag this inside here, you will see that it will becomes blue. Okay, so let's drag and drop. So hold your left click, drag and drop. Let's put it here. There you go. So you see it becomes blue here. All right, and then let us just play somewhere here. There you go, and then just select here, modify. Okay, so now I do not want to show this legend name here, the title. Okay, so I'm going to select the legend, and then after that from the properties, I'll click the drop down here, and then I'll just select no title. So let's click that one, and there you go. So we just inserted our diffuser legend along with our edited legend here. Okay, so that's it for this simple exercise. So hopefully you learned something from this video. You can always go to the video description, and then you can download the exact exercise file that I used in this exercise. Okay, thank you for watching. Have a nice day.